Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today, Monday night to be exact, I flipped on the lights because I need some clarity for this video. What I had received in the mail, and it was kind of centered around Father's Day, and I thought that's a bright idea. There's things that fathers like, and we didn't get a lot of cool Father's Day stuff to review yet, besides obviously alcohol. So Spiegelau sent this over. It's a beer connoisseur set of beer glasses. It runs about $50, and I have a lot of glasses. So in these, I guess in interest of full disclosure, they did send them to us to review, but we'll be shipping them back this week. So there's no bribery here. Let me find them all. All right, so there's 4 of them. Put that down here for now. And the 4 you're going to see look like these. And so I've been just messing around with them a little bit. I know a little bit about glasses, so I'm just going to go through some of the different qualities you can go through when you're picking a beer glass. First off, Father's Day gift. Think about that. If you have a father that's into beer, my father's into beer, but he's got glasses already. Probably too many. And so I had got him something else related to beer, but I can't say it because he watches the show, so he might see this. So, first thing you could do if you're making, or you want to prepare your beer, you could drink it out of a bottle or a can. This is a Guinness. This is the only stout I could find. I was looking for some more stouts in my beer fridge, but me or my cousin Doug drank them all, so I don't really know where they went. And so you could drink it out of this right here, but that's kind of, I don't want to say ghetto, but Guinness can be appreciated in a lot of other ways. And to me, drinking from a beer glass is a lot about the attitude and just the fun and the relaxation. And it's like a state of mind. Coffee, for instance. I like to drink my coffee in the morning in a glass, or in a cup, and a coffee cup, and just be able to sit there and enjoy it. Sure, there's caffeine, but the state that I'm in is where I want to get to. Same thing for me in beer. I'm not looking to get drunk. I'm looking for a specific state of mind. So these I got on thinkgeek.com a while ago, or somebody got them for me. It's the Linux Penguin for the nerds out there. Now these are your standard process glasses that that make for labeling. You could buy these probably at Kohl's, Sears, JCPenney, any of these big brand stores where they have them kind of hidden in the back. About $24 for a set of 4. They're really heavy. They do have a tendency to break if you bang them a little bit. And you get what you get for $20. This set is $50. So, and you're getting 4 glasses as well for double the price. Now, there are 4 different styles of glasses. There's these glasses. They give you a manual, too, so you can rate them and figure out why you need one over the other. And there's your standard glass here. Nobody wants that, right? And they give you a design and a reason for these specific glasses. If your father is big into beer, or you don't have to just buy for your dad, they may understand why beer is served in a specific way. For instance, if you go to Germany, we have a ton of German folks who listen, Netherlands, Sweden, all these countries where most of the brands of beer are served in their own glass because there's a specific fragrance they want to get, a specific presentation they want to get. Maybe they're a wheat beer. They're going to come in something like this because it's nice and slender and you can see the nice bubbles. Part of the attitude. We're a cocktail show, so a lot of our stuff is about the presentation. Layered shots are another great example. And part of that presentation is to use these style of glasses. Now, the Spiegelau glasses, unlike this one, which, they're very similar in design, but this one has a little more space for the head to rest and a little curvature so you can get a little bit more of the aroma. These are really, really light, like scary light, and they're much more, they're hand-blown. So everything I've seen from hand-blown glass, and if you know anything about this, you can leave some comments, please. But it seems that it's a lot stronger, and it's like tempered steel. I don't know. It's just got this like strength to it. Now you can get to the level of lab glass, which is what I have for my absinthe glasses. These you can just drop and they bounce. So the lightness I like. My wife was a little bigger. She likes the beefy glasses because she feels like they're more heavy duty and they're gonna last longer or something. It just feels like it should be heavy. But classy light glasses means that the beer, you get an impression of lightness and of it's an attitude, right? But there's also form and factor to why specific glasses are made the way they are. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pour our Guinness out here. Hopefully I don't make a huge mess. Oh, no mess. Sweet. So there's the Guinness. This glass would be used more for stouts, or a good oak casked stout, Allagash. There's a Allagash oak that's really nice. So it's thin. It chills really fast. Let's see. So out of these specific glasses, I'm not going to pour beer into all of them. See, there's another example, because that's a lot of beer to waste, because I can't drink all that beer. I mean, I can, but I choose not to. So this will go through all the different styles, pilsners. So you're going to have your pilsner. You're going to have your wheat. You've got your lager glass, very, very typical lager glass. The other ones you usually see would be just the standard pint glass. Actually, it's the same thing that's on the bottom of a Boston shaker. Very heavy. These are super light. So from an impressive standpoint, the lightness of them is nice. They're also smaller, right? And maybe it's just because of the thickness. It just seems that way. But when you pick up a glass like this, or even this tiny little guy here, right? So now you've got a place for your pilsners. The size difference, it's nice for me because I have so many glasses to try and put into my closet or my shelf. And the lightness, I would go broke by the time I'm done buying these series of these. Because for me, the downfall, in my personal opinion, to this set is you basically could serve your dad or you. But when you have friends over, now you got to buy extra. Or you could just buy a bunch of these and serve them in those and keep these for yourself. Do what you want with that. But I have an issue with my shelving unit where the shelves, they're just standard, kitchen shelves that you get in your house, and they're starting to sag because I just have so much glass on top of them. That can't be good. But if I had more glasses like this, I think you would have a lot less of that situation where someday I think my shelves are just going to fall down and glass is just going to fly everywhere and it's going to be a really nasty situation. But barring that, what you have here is most of the weight is actually in the beer. So that's what it looks like. I like this one the best, the tulip glass. To me, this is more attitude. Now, there is form and functionality to beer glasses, and you could read in Google on why specific beers are in a specific glass and how the head retention and the aromas come out. But the end result, since I have to review these and I'll add some text reviews, the weight, great if you have a large collection of glass and you don't want to knock down shelves from just the sheer weight of these things. When you put these big heavy glasses on there, you start to have an issue. The thinness of the glass, you can even take when you drink. It's so thin, it comes narrow right down in the middle of your tongue, which is good because each one of these beers, the mouth size is going to be how it lays down on your palate as you drink. You're going to hit specific taste buds first, and the science behind it says that makes a big difference. Whether you sit down and drink a draft out of here or out of a different style glass, that could be a test you could do with your friends that could lead to some seriously weird night if you keep doing this and retesting and trying different stouts and putting them in different glasses. It could be a game. From a form and functionality, you've got that. You've got the lightness. You've got the size, just the sheer space that they don't take up so that you could fit more of them. I really am a fan of this glass. I'm also a fan, they don't seem to have them here, but they have, if there's one thing I can add an addition for the Spiegelau guys, or Spiegelau, it's German, so I would say Spiegelau, but I don't really know what they're supposed to say, how you say the name, is a glass that's just straight tall, which is used for the Kolsch beer. That would be kind of cool to add to the collection. But Kolsch beer is a little harder to get in the U.S., so maybe you're doing right by not having that. But for $50, I think it's a really neat set because for somebody like me, if you're just the occasional beer drinker and this is what you drink out of, your red Solo cup, and you know this is what your dad's drinking out of, you may be doing an injustice by giving him glasses that look like this because he's probably not going to use them. If this is how he appreciates beer, he might not be the target audience. Just saying. Maybe he is and he just doesn't have any glasses and you should get him some. I don't know. Maybe you start a little cheaper. But if you're looking to just up your game, I think for $50 as a beer connoisseur or somebody who just enjoys tasting and using different glasses, be it cocktails and highballs and stuff, it's a great addition to your library. $50 I don't think is too bad of a price. Had it been $75, I would have been a little bit more worried. And I'm not going to bounce them around to see how well they sustain, but they are light, so there is that downfall. They might be easier to tip when you're not paying attention. Overall, good deal. I'm glad they sent them to me just to be able to taste some different beers and to see the difference, because I, like many other people, I'm used to these heavy guys. And when you pick this glass up and then you pick one of these up, it's like you picked up an axe. It's pretty crazy. So there you go. Hopefully you guys have something to consider for Father's Day. Otherwise, buy them a six-pack of beer. Get them, and if $50 is just too little and you want to spend more on your dad, I would say find his favorite beer and put that in the pack beside it, so that not only does he get glasses like this, but he has something to use them on right away. So there you go. Hope you guys have a good day. Tomorrow we're back to cocktail videos. Hey, we're teaching you how to drink. Oh, everydaydrinkers.com. All right. Okay, now for real.